So today we're gonna be watching where that film should go.
Always shave with the grain because shaving against it ensures a closer shave but tears the skin and causes irritation. See, until 1745, barbers were also considered surgeons, which explains the red and white stripes on the pole used to represent blood and bandages. This same technique was used by a field barber in the militia during the war, except he uses a Kalishnikov. Always shave. They dragged the coffin next to the goal to honor their friend's memory by letting him score the last goal. So one guy stepped back to take the shot that should bounce off the coffin straight into the net. But the impact was so strong that the ball killed two more of their friends. They dragged the coffin.
Okay, just get that out of here, bro.
His skull got deformed from breakdancing too much overtime, leaving him a flat, smooth surface. He still wanted to impress girls, even if it was too so he decided to show some dance tricks, but fooled himself. He was later recruited in the armed forces of the U.S. as a perfect anti-aircraft system for WW3. His skull, if your hand got stuck in a jar, start by pouring sunflower oil on your hand and rotate it, making it smooth and easy to squeeze. If that doesn't work, pour some whipped cream from your sister's photos to soften your hand. However, if this fucking glass still holds your hand, insert a dynamite stick right into the jar. If your hand got stuck,
what the heck is that?
if a tank fires at you, how many books stacked together can actually protect you? You see, the tank shell is designed to go through armored metal.
So definitely a lot of books. Yeah, I think over 1,000 maybe. Maybe a million. I'm not doing math. Why is this thing loaded? Math. Okay. Over 10,000. Dang.
Don't
That's how big
walls.
math.
So even if you stack 30 books tightly together, the shell would easily go through them and kill you. But if you place the Bible in the box,
Protected by
if a tank fires at you, start by placing your front foot behind the front bolts with your toes.
That is not a
Keeping
baby,
your
not
shoulders
a
parallel with the
skateboard.
board to
That
maintain
never do
balance.
this at home.
Then snap the
Not
tail
doing
down
anything
sharply
stuffy
with your
at
back
home.
foot
That's
while
a
jumping
skateboard.
upwards.
I mean, a baby,
As the
not
board
skateboard.
rises,
Why not?
slide your front foot up
Definitely
the
do
grip
not
table
design
and
baby.
flick
But
off
this
the
is
two-sided knuckles. But if you fail to perform, take the baby and throw it away. Start by placing your front foot behind the front bolts with your toes slightly angled.
Put your feet down. I am the airbag.
But I guess that is true. But what am I watching?
If I go off, I'm folding you like a lawn chair.
That is true.
Place
What
two
the heck am I
earplugs
watching?
in your nose. Then fold your tongue
Okay,
back
I mean,
and use your
okay.
index and middle fingers from
I just
each
know I
hand
did.
to
Kinda
push
know.
it down. Then press your index fingers into the sides of your mouth and fold your lips over your teeth. This pushes the air over your tongue and through the small gap between your fingers. Finally, take a deep breath and then exhale forcefully.
Oh, he shit it.
Place two earplugs in your nose. Then she was cheating on her husband with her father. As soon as they walked
Dang,
into the
your
room, she
father, that's so
recognized the sound of her man's motorcycle. She immediately exclaimed, "Hide quickly, but not inside the closet. That's too obvious." The man was terrified, but managed to jump behind it. She was cheating on her husband. Why do Japanese kung fu masters wear such large hats that are pulled down over their foreheads? Many people might think that it's to prevent people from seeing their narrow eyes
definitely not.
and tears. However, the real reason is that kung fu masters only accept people with flat heads to wear such hats, because during combat, the hat can be used as an ideal defense with the spinning jitsu. Why do Japanese, if you touch something and your atoms line up in a perfect line, there's a tiny chance that you will pass through the object like a ghost. But this is statistically impossible. This is because atoms are surrounded by a layer of energy that repels other atoms like a magnet. This creates a small space that separates you, no matter how hard you press. So you actually never touched anything. My client didn't touch that. If you touch something and your atom...
Tap the screen now to get a free...
I mean, how my DNA on stuff.
This little donut drew a picture of his mom, but she looked like a fuck. She was like, "Good Lord, you're a
carried
That was me, but how do you grow that kid? Can maybe make
This little donut drew a. If you shoot
That's
samurai armor,
I think 410 to be a door for like 10.
flaming crossbow bolt, it
I
would
mean,
often bounce
no,
off the overlapping
they don't.
melon. The armor was constructed with layers of iron and leather, giving it great strength
The
and
thing with
flexibility.
those copper
When
and
flintlock
iron,
pistols arrived, they were upgraded with heavier iron plating that might stop the relatively slow pistol bullets. However, if you shoot Fujimoto Taro Salmon Nigiri
First they're shooting his
Teriyaki,
head, and
26
freaking
Persian
that's not what
shoot
it
salmon.
was.
So you're too busy to read the Bible.
If you fall
I definitely have fallen on my bike before.
and break your teeth,
But never
the
broke my
dentist
teeth.
might shave down the
I like
surrounding area
fell on
and
my
use a
knees.
special
That's
cement to
all I
restore
do
them,
whenever
as
I
they serve as
make
anchor
them.
points for the orthodontic wire.
Okay.
This exerts constant
Those are
pressure.
braces.
Over time, will straighten your
Because I
teeth.
never
As a final touch, a state-of-the-art device
Well,
with
at
a
least had that.
built-in
That's what I'm
flamethrower
saying.
will
I
help you
definitely have
see.
a program to
If you
have
fall, start by cutting a wood stick in
two.
two. Place them on a tree trunk with the flat side facing inward. Then secure them with 4 large rubber bands. Now, spread the wooden sticks apart using your
why
foot
not
to help
the
you,
trapeze
and use a smaller one to lock the trap in place,
you're
ready for use.
Wait, why
Finally,
is he here?
hang a couple of bananas as bait, making sure not to trip.
You're
Start by cutting a wood stick.
I'm trying to get that phone from
you go
shoot. Don't about that much.
and suddenly feel like you're falling. There's actually a scientific
Yeah.
reason for that
Maniac
weird
jerk.
sensation. This is called
Maniac
not
jerk.
pushing your meat before bed, which
Okay,
messes
yeah,
up your body's
definitely
routine.
not.
You see, your body's so used to the daily
called
ritual
Maniac
that when you skip it, your brain straight up punishes you by making you feel like you're getting thrown off a skyscraper
I have
to
an
wake your
opinion.
ass up. And as you reach the ground,
But it's called Maniac.
McDonald's sells 6.5 million burgers every single day, and since each burger
Well,
patty
makes sense.
weighs less than a quarter pound,
But I
one
don't
cow
even
can
know
produce
that.
nearly 3,000 burgers from its meat. That means McDonald's uses approximately 2,000 cows every day just to keep up with global demand for their burgers. But if we take an average U.S. fat mom, she can eat the entire lunchroom, half of McDonald's tables, 2 chairs, and a clown in just one sitting. So to prevent global starvation, you need to use a Tsar nuclear bomb. McDonald's sells 6.5
Mhm.